Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video, and we're going to be doing our How to Win Series 11 video today. So this video has been widely asked for, as I have not done the How to Win Series 11 and How to Win Series 12 video for the How to Win series. So we're going to be finishing off with the How to Win Series 11 video here. All right, so for How to Win Series 11, we're going to be using our two best Series 11 epics. Though my parts are a little bit higher in levels, these strategies should still work at whatever level you guys are. All right. The only part we have in our car setup at this point is the Leviathan, which is a Series 12 engine. But any other Series 11 engine should work, as all these other parts are Series 11. All right. Just the engine is Series 12, so it should still work. So we're gonna go with our Series 11 drivers here, and then we're gonna go into a race. And Series 11 is a series where it's possible to get up to 10 different tracks. So each track will determine will differ in performance. All right, so we're gonna go see what we could do here, what track we'll get, and get this done. All right, so I'm gonna be giving you two strategies, so make sure you stick around for the full video so you don't miss out on the second strategy, which is gonna be a bit easier in these races. All right, so let's jump in here. With qualifiers, we're at Japan. All right, so Japan is a 7-lap race. So you want to go for a 3-4 or a 4-3 for Japan. The driver that you're going to go with 3-4 with, most of the time you want to make sure that driver is on softs at the start, or you could go on mediums at the start if you would like, so you get some room to do some boosting around there, and then come back to pit. All right. So we start off with softs and medium, and we're gonna boost at the start as usual. If you see your drivers getting a slow start, just like that you just saw signs that kind of got a slow start, he managed to pick back up. Then you want to make sure you cut down that back driver who's putting aggression on that front driver, so he can get a clean pull away. All right, that's all you want to do. If they're bunching up, fighting at the start, just try and cut down the one behind, so the one in front can get a clean pull away. All right, and then you want to save some fuel for the 3 laps you're trying to get. It will be 30% per lap for soft tires to get 3 laps, and as you can see, we're way below 30% there on those soft tires, and those medium tires are sticking to us nice and close. And we want to go for 4 laps with the mediums, and as you can see, we just crossed the line. We had the 75% that we need to do 4 laps with these mediums, as it's going to be 25% per lap with those mediums. All right, so because we're basically saving for majority of this race with our signs here, we should be good to go for another lap. So we should cross the line with about 30% tires remaining. There we go, we're crossing the line with about 34% tires remaining there, so that's good to go for another lap. And we crossed the line with 50% on Gasly, so he's good for 4. All right, so right away we're gonna go to pit with servicing, and come back for a fresh set of mediums, and we could boost him right from about there. He should have enough tires to boost on in. We could also try for a late pit technique from time to time on specific tracks. You can try for it. Just set it up just like that, and wait, and then put in your go to pit orders right as your driver sneaks in to the position, just like that. Where you see we did that go to pit orders on Hamilton, who had a faster pit time, but we managed to get back out the pits before Lewis Hamilton. Then we're gonna cut down there, and we're going to do basically the same thing for our Gasly, but for Gasly we're not going to come back to softs, we're going to come back to medium, so we can boost Gasly to finish. And we're basically going to be boosting him from there And let's see if we can go again for late pit orders with our Gasly on this Ferrari, who is Leclerc. See if he sneaks by. So he's not sneaking by, so Leclerc is not pitting. All right, we want our Gasly to get out right behind our Sainz. Come on. Oh man, Hamilton caught up. All right, so that means he's going to team orders or Sainz unless he gets past Hamilton before he catches up to Sainz. He's going to team orders or Sainz, which we don't want. So we're going to try and see if we can get him to go wide Hamilton. Hamilton did not go wide there, so we didn't get to sneak up the inside, but we're going to keep that pressure on. See if we can squeeze by Hamilton here. There we go. All right, now we're just going to team orders or Sainz, and then we'll boost away. He'll just slow down in the corners right there, and we're going to boost him up to pick up back on his speed. And as you can see, we've crossed the line with 50% tires on Sainz, so we're in the green on tires to go to finish. Right, it's going to be wet in 37 seconds. We don't need to switch for wet tires. We don't need to, because it's going to be one last lap to the end of the race, as it's a 7-lap race. And there goes Gasly, making his way. And he should get the fastest lap as well, Gasly. There we go, new personal best for Pierre Gasly. And there we go. So though my levels are a little bit easier, are a little bit higher than the regular player at Series 11, this strategy should still work great in Series 11 if you are on this track, Japan. All right. Now in our next strategy, we're going to be sharing with you the easiest strategy to use right now in F1 Clash to win in all of these series. We're definitely sharing the easiest strategy for all of you guys. All right. Now this next strategy can be used on basically any track in the game. It doesn't matter what track it's on. It works pretty well. It's not going to be guaranteeing you all wins, but you're going to get a higher win rate guaranteed, a 90% win rate guaranteed with this next strategy. All right, so let's take a quick look at Arrival and jump on into it. All right, so Gasly managed to get the fastest lap. There we go. All right, let's jump into our next race. All right, so for this next one, we're going to be using our best Series 11 driver, and we're going to be using a Series 1, or we're going to be using a level 1 common. All right, so if your common, if all your commons are higher than level 1, if you've leveled up all your commons, you could just go back and use like your Zoe at whatever level you have him at. All right. But for me here, I'm going to be using Pierre Gasly, and I'm going to be using Charles Leclerc, who's at level 1 for me, because I have not upgraded any of my driver commons other than level 1. At the end of the season, when the CC store milestone bar is out, then I'll upgrade all of them. But for now, I don't really need to upgrade them, so I don't upgrade them. All right. So you want to be going for your best Series 11 Epic, and you want to go for your worst common. Up to you if you want to use your worst, but just use a common, whatever common it is. As for car setup, you want to go for your power level setup, so your strongest car setup that you could find. Put that on there. All right. When you do that and you go on out, oh, we weren't in, yeah, we were in Series 11, right? You go on out. All right, I want to make sure I don't go over my flag quota. And you jump into a race. You get a match just like that. All right, so with this strategy, the key with this strategy is it is good for it's good for a certain kind of duel. All right. So if you're like grinding for the fastest lap in the game, this strategy is absolutely good for that. As you can see, both drivers qualified pretty nicely there. One way out in front and one like way in the back. All right, so the driver way out in front, your goal is to keep that driver out in front. So we're going to put that driver on mediums, and we're going to keep the driver in the back on softs, because he's not going to be team ordering or Gasly will be way far ahead than him. All right. Now, all we got to do is keep Gasly high up the pack, just like this. All right. There we see Gasly making his way through there up to P3, nice and early. And we're just going to keep him right there as we see Leclerc, nice and move from Leclerc there, making his way up to P19. All right. So your aim is to keep your front driver, which is going to be your best epic, all of the time. 100% of the time the front driver is going to be your best epic, and 100% of the time the back driver is going to be your common. All right, so your job is to keep your common in front of the rival common by all means necessary, and to keep your driver in front by all means necessary. If you want to go for the fastest lap attempt, then you can simply pit in that first or that second lap. Like you see me, I'm going to be going to pit with my Leclerc here, and then I'm going to attempt for the fastest lap is to go to pit, just like that. Once you go to pit, what's going to happen is that you're going to be creating a little bit of distance between yourself and that number 23 car. All right, all you got to do is watch that distance. You also want to watch that number 1 car. You don't want him to catch up at all. And then you just go around just like this. And once you hit that straight, then you're going to hit that boost, all right, to that straight. So now what's going to happen is that your Leclerc has nice clean air, and he's going to start his fastest lap, as you can see him go in there. All right. All right, we're going to go to pit now. All right, we missed. That's all right. With our Gasly. This is why we started Gasly on medium, so we have room for these little arrows if you miss pit or stuff like that. And you keep that boost on your Leclerc for the entire lap. If you go in pit in the second lap, you boost all of that third lap. You go to pit in the third lap, you boost all of that fourth lap, and basically just boost him back to finish, where we're going to be going back to pit. All right. All right, so we're going to put in our Gasly now for his pit stop. You see the rival Hamilton basically stayed all the way with us here, as we now go to pit with our Leclerc. We don't want him to run out of tires, so we cut him down to conserve, so he goes to 0 tires as he's entering. And Gasly on boost now for the entire rest of the race. Leclerc should come out right behind Zhou on these softs, and he's going to be on boost for the complete rest of the race. And there you go. You managed to get the fastest lap, and you managed to get the win as well. All right, so this strategy works on basically all series, and it works on basically all tracks. All right, so you're not going to get all the wins all the time, but most of the wins, you're going to get them. You're going to get like 90% of the time using this strategy, you're going to get the win. All right. All right, so we see or Leclerc picking off Zhou, and Gasly still out in P3 with a huge distance, trying to make his way up to P2 to bank up some extra place for us there. All right. Oh, he's almost lapping as well. And because the rival Zhou is on hard tires and we're on soft tires, it's pretty difficult for him to overtake us. As you can see, we're even overtaking ALBY right there, as or Gasly finishes, crosses the line, and that's a great race in the bag for us. All right, so this strategy works extremely well, as I said before, on all tracks. Every single track in the game, every single series, this strategy works exceptionally well. You're not going to be winning all the races, but you're going to be winning majority using this strategy. All right, so hopefully this video helped you guys out on how to win Series 11. Let me know down in the comments if it works. Nice, we got a legendary crate Series 11. Nice. Let me know if it works for you guys. Leave code word legendary down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support. And that's basically going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All good, guys. Bye. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, JJ, Vid Mantis, Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., Nathan Arsenio, and Touch My Dilly.